Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. So every Batman of the generation that would pass or movie that's going to show would always have a certain trademark. We would always remember Michael Keaton Batman as the Batman without the neck articulation. And this Batman animated series is the Batman that had very skinny legs. But there's one thing in common between these two guys. They had the coolest Batmobile. Presenting the 1993 DC Comics Incorporated Batman the Animated Series, this is the Batmobile. Let's discuss first the dimensions of this toy vehicle. So length from point to point, that's 16.5 inches. As for width, using this point here to this point there, that's 5 inches. As for height, from the top to the bottom, that's 3.5 inches. As for total construction, the material that was used for the build of this vehicle, it is an all-plastic vehicle. There's going to be some metal parts, but it's going to be just the pins that would hold some pieces together. So for example, the axles on the wheels, those are going to be metal rods. The pins that's going to hold on to the wings of the secondary vehicle that is included in this Batmobile is going to be also, of course, metal pins, but really 99.99% of the construction of this vehicle is all plastic. So even the wheels are all plastic, and this is a really low riding vehicle. So I remember during my time upon seeing this vehicle, having my neighbors see their children play with this vehicle. This always has been ruined under chassis, because with regards to clearance, you really have a very small clearance over there as compared to the bottom of the tire to the bottom on the under chassis, especially these 2 points over here. So the toy would generally be really banged up on this section. When the kid that would have this for Christmas would tag this with a string attached to the front, and the under chassis would always get scratched and dinged up easily. But for a toy collector, I chanced upon this vehicle pre-loved, so no other place than eBay. So one of my first finds as a collector, I really wanted this, and I could not find it anywhere except for eBay. So the paint job that's already on this vehicle, that is not done by me but the one who owned this before me. So but it's okay, I won't be putting off any of the things that he already did to this vehicle. He painted the grills, he painted the lights, he painted the bat symbols on the rims of the tires. He painted the air intakes on the vehicle. He painted some parts that are already broken. So there's a broken piece over here that's supposed to have still an ongoing material that drops up to the almost the bottom of the tire, touching the tire. So this area over here was also broken, so he just painted this area up and that edge over there, and he also did the other side. So just in true fashion, to make things even, he did that. So overall, I guess those things got broken somewhere, but we don't have any wear marks underneath this toy, so we are sure that this has just been displayed in a shelf. So this hasn't been played really hard, but there are pieces that are missing on this vehicle set, but they are just minor pieces, something that I really don't care to have anyway. So on the thrusters also, he painted some silver there, and on this side he also painted some green material to mimic some lights of some sort. So, but overall, aside from the broken pieces and missing materials, the overall vehicle is in good condition. So let's talk about the gimmicks on this vehicle. So for the front tires, just the two front tires, we have tire shredders. So the center of the rims actually would extend out, or you just have to pull those out, and they extend out quite well, substantially. So you could just imagine that if you put a vehicle on this side or on this side, so the Batmobile could outmaneuver them by shredding off the tires of the either Penguin mobile or the Joker mobile. The other gimmick that this vehicle set has would be an opening cockpit. Of course, we expect by modern standards there is a new version of this vehicle that would be a two-seater with all the light-up functions and a better looking cockpit, which you could put two figures inside. But for a 1993 toy vehicle, we still have an opening cockpit. But it's not the sliding type, which is standard nowadays. This is a hinge. So there's going to be the hinge there. So just we have tabs on the side over here where you could place your fingers and press down a little bit to reveal the cockpit. So the backrest cushion over there, that's already my own custom. So I have spare 1:6 scale accessories, a body armor plating carrier actually, so it fitted the driver's seat, so I just placed it in there. Anyway, it adds to the appeal of the vehicle. Well, of course, this is my Batmobile, so I could put anything in it. So that's just okay. And the last gimmick on this toy vehicle would be a secondary detaching vehicle, the cockpit converting into a bat plane of some sort. So it's not completely a full-size plane, more like a hovercraft of some sort. We have the main thrusters over here acting as the engines. We have two mini wings on the side, and we have guns of some sort, or blasters or stunners. And this is the piece that I was mentioning. So the piece that was staying or was residing in this area of this toy vehicle is already missing. So the seller told me that this part was missing. So are you okay with it? Are you still willing to purchase it? So I said yes. Then he shipped the product to me upon payment. So this vehicle has been staying in my collection for several years now ever since that I transferred or migrated here in the United States. So one of my first finds as a collector. So something that really made me happy. While my other friends would brag about their Honda touring vehicles or Toyota high-end vehicles, I would brag about my Batmobile. So it always gave a frown on their faces, but I don't care. Anyway, so if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And see you at theaters on Friday with the new Robert Pattinson, The Batman. So hope you enjoyed the movie. This is Laruan ni Obi-Wan. Out.